Hello, my name's Lisa, and today, as well as drinking my coffee, I am starting a new cross stitch. Just have a slurp. Oh, that is nice. You know, you just got it at the right temperature. Beautiful cup of coffee, that. It's only instant, it's nothing special, but sometimes you just get it right, don't you? I'm going to employ my new, all of my charts cut out of books, cut out of magazines and put in this folder system. And I think the system works well. This is one that I ordered off of Willow Fabrics. They took so long for it to come that I lost the book. So didn't have the instructions, because when you order off of Willow Fabrics, they send the fabric and the threads, and the instructions are in the magazine. Cross stitcher, lovely. Such a good price that way. But it took so long for it to come that I lost the book. So I had the materials, but not the instructions. So I put the materials somewhere safe. Then, of course, I found the magazine. Couldn't find the materials, could I? So I put the magazine somewhere safe. Then I found the materials, then I lost the magazine, and round the circle went. So this rather beautiful picture, isn't it lovely? Really impressed with that. I think it's gorgeous. It never got done. So today is the day. I haven't got the kit anymore because I used all the bits and bobs because I couldn't find the instructions. So I have pulled out of stash this off-white, would we call it? It's not an ivory. It might just be a very old piece of fabric and it's gone off a bit because we have got a bit of foxing on it. Can you see the fox then? Smells all right. A bit funny like that. It smells fine. You see the foxing? So this may well have started off brilliant white, but it's most definitely ended up a rather nice cream. So I thought that'd be okay. What's the count on it, do you reckon? 18 count maybe? 16, something like that. It would have been a bought piece. Because what do they ask for? They ask for 14 count. So I've folded it in quarter. If you can hear a weird sound, that's the cat in the background. He's taken to sleeping in his... I've always kept his cat carrier tucked in. I'm pointing over there like you can see. Tucked in the corner by the chair. I just keep it there open. It's another little place for him to snuggle in if he wants to. From time to time he uses it. Now I'm looking at this fabric. It's very marked actually. Oh, I think that'll add to the pattern. He had to go to the vet the other day. Nothing wrong, nothing bad. Just his little check. And ever since then, he's wanted the cat carrier. It's just really rather sweet. My husband come in, he went, can't find the cat, can't find the cat. I went, cat's in the cat carrier. It's lovely, he's in there. But when he snores, because he's got his little brassicated nose, when he snores it sort of echoes because he's in the cat carrier. So I'm using a whole piece. What I've decided is I'm no good at framing stuff. That's where I'll lose the will to live. So I bought a frame. I will make the stitch to fit the frame. So if I'm leaving bits off or squishing bits in, and I can do that, I do that. But if I do the cross stitch, then try and find the frame, I'm not going to. I find that really difficult. So I'm going to do it to fit in. And I think this smaller count, it will come up a little bit smaller. Worst case scenario, I'll lose the mount on it. Because I wanted it to go on the wall. I wanted it. That's why I bought it in the first place, to go on the wall. I never did I? So we've quartered it, but I haven't got any threads yet. Oh, I'm all over the place, aren't I? It's because my husband's not here. He's in London, and I don't know what to do myself. I'm running around like I've got all this free time, and of course I haven't achieved anything. Yes, I have. I did the garden today. The grand clear out that we're doing. Yes, I keep my floss on bobbins. I'm not a drop floss, what's it kind of lady. I am a twirl it up in bobbins lady. I just like that. When it's done, when this box is done, it's beautiful. But of course, the box is not beautiful at the moment. So I've got a few threads here, there and everywhere. Then I found, when I was doing my rummaging-ication, I found a load of, this would have been from kits and what have you. So I got that, and I've got some left over here. So I've had a little rummage, and I think I'm going to kit it up like as I go. If that's a yellow, I will find a yellow. That's a purple, I'll find. I don't try and match colours to the key. I will just make sure anything I do have, if it's for a fair chunk of stuff, that I've got a good skein of it. And I saw these two when I was sorting out. I've just moved that. I don't know what you're going to see. You're going to see a pile of washing. What we got there? What we got there? Oh, just an armchair. You just see the top of his cat carrier. And just there, out of shot, which you can't see, is a slide. Because small grandchild, I'm sick and tired of him using me as a springboard. He put his knee in my back yesterday, jumping off the settee. That we bought a sofa slide. Have you seen them? There was... I'm going to do it again, and I'm do that, and then we'll drop. Look, sofa. Oh, you can see him. He's in his. Where's my finger? He's in his cat carrier there. That's him in his cat carrier. That's a sofa slide. It's just a slide without the steps. It's amazing, because they're going to be jumping all over your sofa anyway. Can't stop them, can you? So it's brilliant, and he climbs up. I have it over that. That's on the actual settee. Up and down, mound and mound and mound and mound. He goes. And all the cars, he runs, it's fantastic. But of course, then you're stuck with half a slide in your house. Fits in, it's blue, fits in with the room. Oh my God, that is gorgeous. I'll tell you what I've done, again, I haven't got my scissors. Oh, I know, rubbish. Shall I try and stop? I'm not going to try and stop it. Shall I just go up? Where do you reckon they are? Do you reckon they're over there? Shall I go and see if I can find them? Right, I'm walking off. Oh, I tell you, my back's gone. Got my scissors, coming back. I do hope I haven't revealed a load of washing. No, I don't think I'm all right, actually. I'm fairly clean. I've done when grandchild goes home, normally I tidy up there and then put all his toys away and clean up the kitchen and everything like that. But my daughter stayed for a bit. We had a little painting session, which was, we hadn't gotten round to doing the painting. And as I carried him out to go and greet her outside, he went, "Oh, oh." I said, "There, painting." "Oh," he went, "Oh," because he does love painting. So she said, "Yeah, I got a minute." So she stopped and found the oh, do you know, someone said you pull it from the number that's got the end that's got the number, and then it doesn't knot, but it obviously doesn't know that. Oh, I could never make it not. So yeah, we had a little painting session, because she doesn't do painting with him, but nursery does, and of course I do. And she's never seen the rampant chaos, which is small child. Right, I'm going to try, what do you reckon? Single or right, I'll do a double. I'm doing it privately again, that you can't see. That's for anyone who don't know, that's the thread comes in six threads to a length skein. Separate one of the threads off, pull it, got that there, got two ends, double it over. Can't do this if you're doing competition, because they can tell apparently. I don't do knots either. A lot of people knot. I don't do that. Then I just push it up my fingers, excuse the messy fingers, I have been gardening. Then I squeeze it tight so you can't see the ends of there's the thread, gone. There's the thread, gone. So when it's gone, I put this is really fiddle faddle. I put the eye over and sort of roll like I'm making pasta, maybe. Would it be? So you got a loopy bit. Do you know, other people show you better, don't they? Other people show it better. So this is the darker of the two. And on the chart, it's very good that it fits as well. Doing it in these books, it makes it sit nicely. I'm quite pleased I did this. I feel a bit clever. Do you see it's darker at one point? And I know I'm showing a chart and I shouldn't show the charts, but I don't know what else to do to explain what I'm doing. Do you see you've got a dark and a light? So what you do is you find the middle, and they normally have a little arrow to help. And then this side will have a little arrow. Do you see? Where are we? Do you see a little arrow? See, look at that state of that finger. Don't look at it. Arrow and arrow. That's something I'm going to work on, my fingers. I do sort of nibble at them and I've got to stop. With me nibbling and gardening and that, ain't got a chance, is it? So you go down like that and then that'll be your centre point-ish. It's a bit out. The centre point will be a bit out because that's a bit lower. Where does it say it starts? 10 down, right. So if I count 10 down, do you even know what I'm talking about? There's the middle. So we're somewhere near the middle there, aren't we? We're somewhere near the middle. But we got to count down. It's very stiff when you start. You got to count. I've got to count down 20, and then I'll be right where I should be, I reckon. Right. Don't talk to me. I've got to concentrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10-ish. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. That ain't. I haven't counted that right. I can't be bothered. Right. We're in. We have made the stitch. Now I will make on that first one. It's very stiff, very unwieldy when you start. But when you keep it in your hands, it sort of crumples it all up. And by the time you stitched a bit this way and stitched a bit that way, and your hot little sweaty hands have crushed it all in, and it gets a little bit softer. But it's a bit of a bind to begin with. But I'm not a hoop lady, really. Right, and I've come off there. A lot of people knot that as well, don't they? Not the end, but surely every time you go through, it goes as you go through. Right. So if I show you on this chart, if I'm doing it wrong showing you the chart, phone in, people, and go, you shouldn't be doing that, you do it this way. But I don't know what else to show you. It's out of print anyway, isn't it? May 2020, right, it's May 2021, so I don't know if, it's the magazine, I don't know if it's got an intellectual, what's it, thingy on it. So that's where we are starting. That little point there. That's where we're starting. Now this is going to be ish, because I don't count very well. So I'm going to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 to the first white stem. I hope this makes any kind of sense. I'm just doing half stitches on this one, just half stitches. 1, 2, 3, what did I say, 12, 6, 8. Was it 12? There. Then I'll skip one. I'll show you in a minute. Then what's the next amount? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. It's 10. Right, there you go. See, it's counted cross stitch. You don't have to count. But if I'm a bit out, it don't matter too much with this. Let me concentrate. 1, 2, 3. A little bit tough. 4. It's very stiff. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. What's the next one then? So we've done hyacinth and daffodils. We're going for a grape hyacinth. Looks like it's a bit longer. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Tongue out for stability. 1, 2, 3. I've got my finger underneath it. 4, just supporting those stitches. You see my finger moving. 5, 6, and then my thumb is guiding as well. I can't do the over. Oh, I'll bash myself. I can't do the overhead, so you're gonna have to bear with me. What did I say? Where am I? It's 13, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. There'll be another one, won't there? There'll be another break. 13. Right, where was that? The grape hyacinth. Doing well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on this one. This is just mapping it out. Then we'll know what size we are. 1. Doing it secretly so you can't see. 1, 2, 3. I've got to keep catching. Oh, what did I say? See, this is why I don't do counting. Was it 9? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes, it was. This is the hardest bit for me, this bit. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Skip 1. What faces do you pull when you're stitching? So that was that. Now we're going between the mini daffodil and a little species tulip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. This is 10. But this is mapping it out. This is giving us the line, and then everything else will bounce off of this. So once this is in and we've got this right, we're away. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Split stitch there. 9, 10. Miss a gap. So it grows quick. This is giving us the line, a good line to jump off of. Oh, I'll tell you what else I must do as well before I forget which way is up. Should I do that now? You do that now. I'm fearful I'm going to forget which way is up. Just grab a bit. A nice dark colour so I can see what I'm doing. I'm just marking the top. Do it however. Put a peg in it, put a this in it, put a that in it. I don't bind the edges. I see a lot of people, they bind the edges. I don't do that. I don't really find it catches. Right, now I know that that is the top. Oh, I'll tell you, many a stress has happened with me not doing that and then turning it upside down and going, well, why is this chart not working? I'm counting it, but I've got a little knot there, look. Why is that chart not working? I'm counting it properly. I'm getting upset and then realise that I've had it this way for part of it, then turned it over and done it for a bit, and then turned it over and done it for a bit. What a shame. That's off temperature now. I missed it. Right, now I can't remember where I am on this. Oh, my memory is terrible. Right, that's that one. 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 So it's that amount. Come over here, little needle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 this time. It depends on the sort of leaves and what have you. That's where the spacing is coming from. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what is the next one? Count. I don't mark the chart either. That gives me more stress because then I've got to do it on here and do it on the chart. Then I mark the wrong bit off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 again. 1, 2. So if it was overhead, you'd be able to see, wouldn't you? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So which one is it? Just the end bit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Then we'll see where we are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hooray! Right, so that's half of it, half the lead line done. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get the frame and I'm going to hold that in half because obviously it's half that way and half this way. So I've done that. That is half of the stitching. And then I'm going to place that in the middle of the frame. Ooh. Right. Just. Would you not agree? That's hot. That's, look. That's about the middle, isn't it? So we're going to get that stitching in with a little bit to spare so we can still keep this mount. Oh, that's nice. Oh good, that was a nice size. And I will check the height, but I think I'll do the bulbs to the correct, what they've said, and then the actual would be better on the overhead, but I'm no good with the overhead. I'll do the bulbs to the correct. All of this I'll do correct. And then this I can make shorter or longer. Let's face it, I can bring that, if it's too high, who are we upset? This one, this one, this one. I can bring everybody down a little bit. Everybody down if I'm not got enough room. So I'm happy with that. I can do. This is why I took this one, because I know once I've got this in, I can bounce off of everybody else and it will just be easy for me. And if I'm 4 or 5 stitches out, it's not going to be an issue. But this is the one I need to get right, don't I? I need to get this running correctly. And I'm going to do it in double because it's soil and nice and thick. So I'm happy with that. And then I can do it, maybe the leaves and that I'll do singular, or maybe one of the shades I'll do single, and then the other one double. So now I've got to come all the way back down to complete that cross. I had a bit of excitement yesterday. I've had, with this horrible rain we've been having, it flooded the skylights and we had a leak through the plasterboard 4 o'clock in the morning. Pouring, I mean only for like a minute, but pouring. Frightening. So, oh no. So I phoned the builder who put it in and said, could you have a look at it? So I'd rather him look at it than someone else. Bless his heart, he come round straight away. He looked up and he went, I can't see anything wrong with the ceiling because it's gone now. Now it hasn't rained. So I showed him a photo and you can see that just where the water had come through the plasterboard and run all the way. And he went, oh. So he went up there and had a look, and it's just a load of mould. It is those window cleaners. They've just gone like that with the brushes and they've pushed all the rubbish off the tree into the corners. So it's wicked. The water has wicked back. Plus they've got these hoses that just continuously pump water. And I must admit, I was there watching him thinking, blooming hell, it's about 20 minutes with the water just, and they sort of leave the brush on the roof with the water pumping. And I thought, oh, no, maybe it's not right. Because say the last person that came told me he'd only just started window cleaning, and the person before, he had a trainee saying, yeah, he don't really know. And that person said, oh, I've never done skylights like yours. So I think we'll just leave it. We'll just have dirty windows rather than having to get the builder out. Do you know, he didn't even charge me, and he naughty. I said, drop an invoice. I said, I ain't got any cash or anything. I said, drop an invoice. I said, for whatever. No, he said, I'm not charging you. I said, yes, you are. It's a call-out charge, isn't it? I said, you've been up on the roof scrabbling about? No, he said, you're all right. I said, well, I'm not happy with that. I'm not happy with that, mate. You've done me good service. I would have called somebody else and paid them. It's just, I thought I'd phone you because you know the Velux and you know what you're doing. I'd rather you take the Velux out and me have a hole in my roof for 2 weeks than someone else. No, bless his heart. So I think we're going to have to sort something out because that don't sit right with me. He's done work. The lad's done work. Got to be paid, hasn't he? So little one, we were just setting up the painting, and it so little one, he didn't know, but there's that little lull in the afternoon when we do our painting. We went outside and watched him on the roof and what have you, and then we were just chatting, moaning about. Shan't get political, but it's very difficult in the world at the moment when you're self-employed to try and earn any money. It just gets taken away from you. So we were just chatting, and he's trying to save for a house and everything. And little one, his little tablet, because we've got the tablet with his programs, the charge had run out because I hadn't renewed it because I knew we were going to be doing craft in the afternoon, so I didn't bother recharging it. And it ran out, and instead of acting up, which he's allowed to do at 20 months old, he just reached over and got a book. Sat there, leafing through the book. Then he reached over and got another book, leafing through it. Like, it was the Financial Times. And he went, he's got about, I don't know how many books he's got. He's got, like, we love books. He went, he'd gone all the way through. The last book, he slammed shut like that. Slammed it down and went, like, I've read all my books, I've sat quiet, and you're still gassing. So I said, it was a good walk, 3/4 of an hour. And I said, oh, darling, do you want a bit of attention now? It was just so sweet, the way he went. So we said our goodbyes, and ladders and that went through. Picked him up, and we waved goodbye, and little Reggie's going, bye, bye, bye. Closed the door. He turned round to me and he went, who was that? And for someone who don't string words together, it was just so pure. So, who was that? I said, that was the builder, darling. Of course he don't know what I'm saying, does he? Oh, it was funny. But anyway, no harm, no foul. He sorted it all out, and he said it shouldn't leak again. And he's shown me what to do, that I have to relay on what we have to do to keep the roof healthy. But I don't think I'm having those window cleaners with their hoses spurting water up in. He said they probably laid the brush down or held, if he was having trouble, because he said, I've never used, the window cleaner said, I've never used these brushes before. I don't really know how to use, and I'm like, I don't really know what I'm doing. He's gone. I went, oh, right, love, go up on my roof, So I think he's poured water. He said if he's kept the water on and the brush is laid down, that water is going under the roof. He said, and it's only going to find its way. So he reckons the roof was probably saturated underneath. And then when we had this torrential rain, that was the way it went through the roof. You don't want to point fingers because you can't categorically say, but it's just odd, isn't it? We haven't had an issue. And then after he's been up there telling me he don't know what he's doing, both of them said that. Not good, is it? It's not good, is it, when you've got a new customer? Well, it's 30 odd quid. You've got a new customer and you want to impress a new customer, don't you? And the first 2 visits, it was unannounced. And I said, I'm sorry, I don't know, I haven't signed all the paperwork and that yet. And it was totally, I said, I'm just about to go out. But, well, you should have had a phone call. Well, I didn't have a text. That happened twice. And the third one just can we not just come in and do it? And I said, well, I haven't signed any paperwork. You're just strangers coming in, washing my windows. I had to move everything, and then they still bashed all my plants to pieces with their blooming hoses. And then the fourth time, he just turned up on bank holiday afternoon at 1 o'clock on a bank holiday Monday. I was just sitting down for lunch. Come and do your windows. I said, I've had no notice, darling. He went, oh, well, I'm here now. So I had to throw my lunch away because it was cold by the time I come back. I had to heave loads of pots around, moved everything out of his way, moved all the boilies out of the way, moved all the stuff away from the front door, moved all the stuff from the alleyway so he could get in. He still broke a plant pot. I was just like, I said, oh, you should have had a phone call. I said, well, I didn't. I didn't have a text. Oh, you should have. Well, I didn't. I said, that's like the 4th time now. I've just had someone turn up and go, cleaning your windows, missus. Not convenient, is it? Not convenient. Both be convenient. Right, so I've just fetched that through a couple of the stitches. Moaning, aren't I? Moaning. I'm allowed to moan. I'm allowed to moan. Blooming people coming here trying to clean my windows. Who do they think they are? Oh, that does happen sometimes. If you pull it too fast, you just end up with a pendulum knot. And then you can either cut it or pull it. You shouldn't pull it, I don't think, because that's going to upset the fibres, isn't it? So you can either do the ends, which I showed you last time, or roughly find the middle and do it and hoof up. But then you have to hold it and equalise it. Like I say, if you know what you're doing, it annoys you. And if you don't know what you're doing, I'll lead you astray. So to start, I just go the back of a stitch. I mean, this is going to be in a frame. It's not going to be worn or anything, so you don't have to be too. And then through the loop. Look at that, and I'm on. We is on, people. And then we fetch it up through the next hole that needs to be done. So poor little man, when his mum come and he walked past all that paint, that's why he went, oh. He does love painting. So his mum went, yeah, come on, we'll do a bit of painting. And I said, right, be warned, it starts off nice and then it just ends up chaos. It'd be all right. Oh, within 2 minutes, he's licking the paint. She went, don't lick your hands, don't lick your hands. She went, so he went, okay, I won't lick my hands. He picked the paper up and went, oh. Licked the paint straight off the paper. It is a bit hard going doing painting with him. It's full on. It's lovely. All over his hands. And they want you to get them to wash their hands independently. Well, mate, I've got paint everywhere, all over my door, all over my walls, because you've got to get the child with painty hands, because it's all over him. Within 4 minutes of paint, it's everywhere. Because he likes it on his hands, he likes to stamp. You've got to get him from there to a source of water, up onto a chair. He grabs the chair, pulls himself on, obviously. We tried it and the whole house was covered in paint, so I just wipe his little hands in situ. Oh, can you tell I'm missing him? I only had him yesterday. I miss him. Just miss him. I love him running around. But I can't do this when I've got him, can I? I can't do anything when I've got him. I have to just concentrate on him. Why wouldn't you? Why would you want to walk off and do anything else? It's like when he's watching his little programmes, I just sit there staring at him like that. I don't want to just stare at him. Just watch him. Like when he's having his food, I just stare at him eating. Oh, he's just perfection. Oh, I am smitten, aren't I? Right, this next bit's going to be tricky because we haven't got a starting off point. So what I'm going to do is be clever. That doesn't happen twice, does it? Yeah, I'm going to be clever. Because I won't know where, I kept checking where I was. I won't be able to do that this next one, because I won't know what's the start, what's the middle and what's not. So what I'm going to do, I'm sure this is what other people do, and I'm not doing anything special. But I didn't read it out of a book or anything. I just thought, oh, that's a mistake I've made. How can I correct my mistake? So this is what I do. I will show you. We finish that off. You can easily start that up again. So again, just running it through. Just catch him. Just caught one little stitch through. That'll be enough. Right, I'm going to take this thread. Oh, it's very unwieldy to begin with. It will get better. I'll do it and then I'll show you. Making a little knot in the back after I said I don't do knots, but this isn't part of my stitching. This is a marker. Right. So we know that's the top because we've got that marker. So we've done that line, and that is the middle of the page because I have marked it. I can't even see what I'm showing you. I've marked it with a stitch. So that denotes the middle of the page. So I can count from there in confidence, knowing I have got it right. Confidence, look. Well, if we start off with this base fairly almost counted correctly, then we got more chance, haven't we, of it turning out halfway decent than if we have wrongly counted. So I am trying to concentrate counting. Do you know, I've got lots to do. He's in London. I have got so much to do. I don't want to do any of it. I just want to sit and do stitching. So today I might just sit and do this today. Mightn't I? And then do works tomorrow before he comes back. What do you reckon? Shall we? That's the face that will be on, won't it? That'll be that face. Never mind. Right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. That's a 12. Is this thrilling? I hope so. But if you don't like cross stitch, you shouldn't be watching anyway, should you? Have you done cross stitch for ages? Did you used to do cross stitch and then left it a bit and then come back? A lot of people do that, don't they? They don't cross stitch during the small child years. I did, I must admit. Not as much as I do now, obviously. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Missed it. Look, can you see that? I've missed the stitch. I've pierced it through the wrong way, and that will show. I'm not a perfectionist, but that's dreadful. Catch it in the hole. How many have I done? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, right. Do the next bit. See, it's not a spectator sport, is it? Cross stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. That one. What's that one I'm doing? Between, oh, I had Spanish bluebells. I think I've ripped them all out now. Between a fritillary. No, it's between the hybrid tulips and the Spanish bluebells. How much did I say? Forgotten again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I think that's 13. I think it is. More or less, somewhere around there. Look at that wind still. It's been so windy here. There we go. We've done that one. So what did I say? Hybrid tulip, right, and it's now between the Spanish bluebells and the late tulips. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Gonna have to go, aren't we, and get our bulbs. Coming up to that time, isn't it, September? Exciting. Be more thrilling if you could see it. I might try and do the overhead for the next bit. I just don't like it. 8, 9, 10, 12. Leave a gap. Who are we now? We are late tulips and Dutch iris. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All more or less the same spacing, isn't it? And a gap. Dutch iris and allium. Got 2 more to go, people. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one, between just the allium. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 again. Should we just see where we are? No, it's going to have to be 10 because it's a globe. I'm talking to myself, ignore me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Don't know if there's an easier way of doing this. This is the way I do it. I just count, 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 count. Once I've counted, then I know where I am. Right, so we've got the marker at the top. We've got that saying it's the middle, and that's our 2 spurs off. So what I'm going to do is fold it so I can see if it'll fit the frame nicely. Because at this stage I can adjust it. Just make sure I've got that right. The gaps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. So I would say, and this is very rough, isn't it? But I would say we have got enough clearance, don't we think? We have, haven't we, to keep that mount in. That'll look nice because there's a lot of white space in this. It's not like a total, if it was a total coverage, then I'd want, I think, a little bit more of the fabric just as a spacer. I'm going to have trouble with that boat scene that I did, the boat and shells. I've got a frame for it, but it's very tight. I'll do it, and if it don't look right, then I'll take it out. I mean, these are only cheapy from the range. So I feel confident. It's just the uppy downy I want to do now. But as I say, I shall do the bottom half of the pattern, and then I can adjust the top half, see where I am. Jeff's in London at the moment, helping his brother and his sister-in-law. They're clearing his mum's house out. I tell you what, it's not until your parents, I mean, my parents are long gone. I didn't really have much to do with it. They chucked me out of the family years ago. But it's not until you get to a certain age, dear, and your parents die. Hopefully you get to an age before your parents die. That's the natural thing of it, isn't it? that you're around about our age, that sort of 50-ish, and your parents pop off. And people will go, oh, and you're lucky, you got a house, and you're lucky. Oh, and you're lucky, oh. There's nothing lucky about it. It's horrible. They worked all their lives. Went without all their lives. And I'm just finding it really... I should start crying. I'm just finding it really difficult. I just really am. Because they died so quick. 6 months between them. 1 minute we're thinking, right, we've got to sell the house to pay for our care fees. £1,795 a week. So 1 minute we're like, quick, we've got to sell the house to be able to afford to keep her in the care home. And then the next minute, she's gone. And now we're selling the house, but we're selling the house on sort of our benefit. And I'll tell you, it's a weird old mix of emotion. The wonderful thing is her money will filter down the generations, and they're cautious, and the way they live their life will mean that their grandchildren will get a leg up, and that's wonderful, and that's only going to benefit the generations going down, and that little injection of money has helped them on the ladder. But it's not great having to get rid of someone's possessions, go through all their cupboards and up in the loft. I tell you, that's what's made us really push on with clearing the loft and clearing the stuff. I've put labels on a lot of things, so Sophie knows what it is, what it meant to us, and she can open them, look at them, chuck it. But she's had a little bit of me, a little bit of a story. Some things she might keep, some things she might not. But we're trying to get rid of stuff so when it happens, it's not a big upheaval for her. Horrible to think like that, isn't it? But it will happen. Hopefully later than sooner. I've gone all morbid. Stop me. But it's a consideration, isn't it? You get to an age and then you've got to start thinking of all of this. You've got to start thinking on how your passing affects people around you. Not just be very selfish and I'm living my life and who cares about anybody else. We're thinking now what we can do. That's really why we had the building work done, because we wanted to pass on, it's weird to think of it, but we wanted to pass on something that was halfway decent. And that when we go, she can either rent it out, or one of the children have it, or sell it. As long as the government don't take all your money. Don't get me started. But why shouldn't we have the money? We're being cautious so we can hand something down to Sophie. They were cautious so they could hand something down to us. I doubt Sophie will be cautious and hand anything down to her children. It'd be nothing. But no, she will. Why can't we, if we work that hard? I'm getting really annoyed. But if we work that blooming hard and go without, I don't go on holiday, I don't go on foreign holidays, I don't do this, I don't do that. Anyway, it's a problem that you don't think you ever have to think about, because I never ever thought, I assumed the house would be sold and it would go on care fees. I thought it might be a little bit left at the end. Never ever put into my head that we'd be selling the house as is. We've had the carpets put in to make it look nice, smell fresh, and we've got her cleaner comes in every week still, just to put a bit of polish around the place, although it's not much for her to polish now, but she just give a little carpet a hoover and just keep it fresh and aired. I think mother-in-law would like that we're looking after her house right up until the moment it sells. Horrible. Funny old feelings. Anyway, there we go. That's why I think I can't really put my mind to anything at the minute. And then I'm just going up the back like that. Apologies if I've talked about politics and you don't want to hear it, but it's not something I ever considered would be something I would have to deal with in my lifetime. So there you go. It's not until it comes at you, people. Right, so we have made a brilliant start. Doesn't look like much, does it? Well, the next time you see this, it will be glorious. Well, it will be, because I'm going to sit on my backside the rest of the day and stitch. I will just show you these while I've got you. Mouse Mansion. It's still on. Mouse Mansion, it's still on. I'm going like that because it's dropped a little bit. I feel like a little hobbit trying to get in the frame. What is this? This is going to be, if you can imagine, I won't pull it all up. I won't pull it now because it'll be annoying. A little rug. I haven't finished it yet. I can either use it as a rug, or this is going to be one of the rolled up rugs, isn't it? I said I was going to do rolled up rugs downstairs in the little shoppy bit. Little rolled up rug. And also, now you want to say that this took forever. This was very, very hard work. Not hard work, is it? Not damn fine. There was a lot of detail in that. Do you see all the detail in that? More detail than I needed to put in. Far more detail. Can't tell you the pattern because I made it up in my head. Looks nice though, doesn't it? So I might either have that. That's like a funny old, like, it's not plastic canvas, but it's like an artificial. It's got like a sheen to it. I don't know if you can see. It's like you might be able to see. It's like a slight sheen to it. Quite nice. It feels damp in your hand. So it's not natural, it's artificial, like a nylon or something. But it lays really a lot flatter, I felt. I might actually use this as a proper rug. And see, if I do that, see the pretty, I will tassel these. This is a horrible job. I hate doing that when I do anything. Oh, I'm going to have to pick at it, ain't I? Oh, it's going to be one of them that you're not going to be able to do easily. But anyway, I shall do that and make like tassely edge, but up to there, so it'll have long tassely bits. I'll cut it properly. Yeah, I was really pleased with that. Did you think that's looks like, yeah? Would you? Yeah. Would you say? And then if I want to roll it and make, I'm looking in the wrong place of the camera again. I do wish you'd shout and tell me. If I want to roll it up, if I don't want it as a carpet, that's what it would look like. That's quite fun. But in my clearing up, look at how much. Look at how much. This is just from kits. You know, you get a kit on the front of a magazine. This is the sort of disassembled kits. Oddments, bits and bobs. I mean, loads of it. Look. What else can you do other than make little mouse mansion bits and, of course, beetle quilt? So it's going to happen, isn't it, people? Got loads. That's all got to be used. Look at that. There's a hideous amount of fabric. I mean, that's got to be 20 quid's worth, isn't it, if you stuck it all together. So, look at that glittery bit. Ooh, special. I like a glittery bit. Can you see the glitter? Can you see it? Ooh, special. And a spotty bit. Spotty. Special. So things will be done. Right, I'm going to love you and leave you. I don't think that was as thrilling as it could have been. She says, telling you don't bother to watch it. But next time I'll try the overhead perhaps, but I don't like doing it. It's got seeds from that tree. I don't really keen on doing the overhead because I feel a bit weird with it. But anyway, I'll have a go. Because Eileen said I should, so I will have a go, Eileen. For you. I'll suffer. Might even do some watercolour. Eileen wants me to do some watercolouring, so I might do some watercolouring. What do you think? Should we do some Christmas cards? We've got to, haven't we? We've got to make a start because it's rapidly getting towards Christmas, isn't it? Might do that. So that's what we're doing, people. Showing you the chart. I could just show you the picture, couldn't I? You're supposed to, aren't you? That's what it will look like. It's lovely, isn't it? Isn't it lovely? Isn't it lovely? Right. Loving you and leaving you. Bye. Catch you in the next one. Bye.